Imagine a world without a central bank controlling everything. Could it really happen? History is on the brink of a seismic shift. Get ready for the gold revolution. Good evening, this is your Psychic LJ reporting to the United Kingdom. I want you all to sit back and relax. And tonight we are going to look into the looking glass to see what is ahead for the gold revolution. I hope you're all keeping well in these trying times. Okay, so I'm waiting for it to fog over, and this has been a long time since I've done a looking glass. You'll have to give us a thumbs up and tell us if you've enjoyed it, and I'll do more. Okay, so as it's starting to fog over, I'm looking at shock. Everything's about shock. And they're giving us the confidence shock. And I'm feeling that this could take place. Remember, there's different timelines, but this could take place anytime from later on in this year. So I would say anytime from November, December onwards. Okay. So I'm seeing the markets trembling. Something's about to go down, guys. And I'm seeing inflation, and I'm feeling it's about to go very hot. Okay. So I'm seeing the prices of oil rising. And the world is going to begin to question the paper promise behind the dollar. I've just seen Donald Trump's face there, and it's just popping in there. So I feel he's got a lot of things to contend with over the next month or so. I see a lot of scandals to come out as well. I don't know if that's to do with the files or to do with something else, but I'm definitely feeling they're showing us the name tariffs. So there's more stuff to come out to do with tariffs, where it's going to get pulled into this to do with economy. So there's going to be, as you know, there's been solar eclipses in Libra, and this is going to mark a turning point. All right. And this is going to bring in balance and justice. Okay. And this is about well overdue. Okay. So I'm saying Uranus and Taurus shakes the foundations of the banking system and the value of financial system as well. Okay. So I've also got Saturn and Neptune that's coming into the charts as well. And it's going to draw closer together, preparing to dissolve old illusions. Wow. So I feel it's as if everything's about to just go boom, and it's definitely from November onwards. All right. As the nights draw in, depending on where you are around the world, mind, and we're heading towards the holiday time, I just feel it's as if this Saturn and Neptune is going to bring everything to a head. Okay. So I'm actually feeling it's as if that confidence is going to start to fail with investors. And I see investors pulling out of US assets. And they're whispering in. I've got Jed, my spirit guide, coming in, and he's shouting in, well, he's whispering. It's sort of like, when was the last gold audit for the USA? And then I'm being shown this sort of scene where I can see Donald Trump's face, and then I see official people, and everyone senses what's coming, but no one dares to speak of it. So there's going to be a situation where it's going to be triggered, where official people are going to demand, and bearing in mind, sometimes I can't read a year out, but I'm feeling it's as if it's all squashed in within the year here, okay? And I see investors pulling out, and there's definitely when this is mentioned about a gold audit, I see investors pulling out. This is what I see. Because everyone's sensing what's coming, but no one dares speak about it. All right. So that's interesting. And this is going to cause a trigger. So I'm definitely getting November 2025 to January 2026. I see Mars stands opposite Jupiter, and it's all about expansion meets aggression. Remember Mother Gaia, she's on a grid as well, like us. She's an energy. Everything's energy. Everything's frequency. Everything's energy. So she's sort of healing as well. Okay. So yeah, it's all going to come to a head. And I see a sudden spike in oil prices, which shakes America's inflation, and it explodes. Then I'm seeing Washington scrambling for control. And that's interesting. So under pressure, yeah, they have to open the vaults. All right. In the meantime, I see something happening around Donald Trump. You must remember everything I'm telling you, and it'll all fall into place like a jigsaw puzzle. 27th, 28th coming out really strong. So this long-avoided audit begins. What it reveals changes everything. The illusion of back and collapses, and the confidence shock becomes global. It sort of rolls out. It sort of rolls out. So this is going to be like a ripple effect. I'm also seeing panic sweeping through markets. All right, I'm just seeing different visions here. And I see investors fleeing the dollar. Sorry guys, this is what I'm being shown. And through this moment, it was always written, they will blame Trump. But you know, I'm going to say something out here, guys. It was about to happen. It has to happen to bring in the new system. And just unfortunately, Trump's there. And they'll blame it on his tariffs. But there's more to it. They need this to happen. He becomes the scapegoat for a collapse that was already destined. Right? A design hidden in time itself. Now, I've talked about this before. The new trade bridge. And this is where I feel the new trade bridge is going to come in form. Early 2026, and I see a lot of snow around certain parts of the world. And we're going to get a cold one in the UK and certain parts of the US. Early 26, as Saturn meets Neptune, the old order dissolves. And Pluto in Aquarius births that architecture of a new world. Wow. So while confidence falters, the UAE, gold in its vaults, oil in its hands, joins with the UK to build the trade bridge. Because they've been doing deals anyway. That's what I believe. Were they not doing something back in July, August, September? They were signing stuff. And I see a new company, it's coming in here, and it's sort of something what's spun off from OPEC, or it's like OPEC. And it's linking nations through energy, gold, and digital trade. Everything is going to be about digital. Now, don't freak out, guys. You know, we're very aware what our Prime Minister's trying to do. But this is about money. This is what they're up to, okay? So they're all coming together. They know, all the leaders know this is going to fall. From Macron to all of them. They all know it's happening. Even Trump, they all know, okay? Keir Starmer, the whole lot of them. All right. So a new company spun off from OPEC emerges. I get the colour red as well. Remember that. I don't know why I get like a Nordic feeling as well. I don't know, but that could be something else what's coming off around about the same time. Linking nations through energy and gold and digital trade. UAE becomes the great spaghetti junction of the world. And that means that the centre was everything will go through there, okay? So London's going to manage the contracts and the finance. And the US, even though it's wounded, will eventually have to align to survive within this new system. But there will be many deals, obviously, if Trump's about. Because remember, there's different timelines here. So for a little short time, I see trade pausing. And power grids will just all halt, okay? For a short time, it will all stop. The world is going to hold its breath as the bridge takes shape from the wreckage. And this is going to form the new hubs. All right, this is what I see. So mid-2026, the new order organises itself into hubs. Clusters of wealth and power. We have the UAE, UK, USA is a hub, the Western trade and energy. I see Russia, Iran, China is their hub and resources and the great energy corridor. I see China and Asia hub, manufacturing, finance and digital currency. This is going to be huge, guys, right? And I see India and Japan balancing the anchors of Asia. Now I'm seeing Israel, Sweden, but there's going to be a lot of changes to come in with Israel, mind. Massive changes. Israel, Sweden, Finland is going to have their own hub, and it's going to be about technology, right? And it's going to be about bringing in new technology and stuff like that. I'm seeing Africa's hub, right, with minerals and agriculture and raw survival. But I'm also seeing Australia's playing a very important part. See, Australia and Malaysia, right, gold-backed resources paving the southern route. Remember that. So they're going to lead the way for a short time when everything falls, okay? And then it's going to all form and come together. It's like they're all connecting behind the scenes, but we don't know that. So I say each hub stands alone, yet connects through the trade bridge. So I'm saying the UAE acts as the central heart, and it deals flowing in every direction like golden arteries. Okay, that's the way I see it. And the world becomes a constellation of hubs linked by balance, okay? It's just massive, this. It's not coming together through ideology. It's very necessary that this happens. It's been very carefully planned. Okay, the golden reckoning. Late 2026 into early 2027. There's going to be a peak into the summer through to the fall, autumn of 2026. But then there's another peak into late 2026 into early 2027 as the markets collapse. Paper will burn. Gold rises like a sun through the smoke. The dollar crumbles, trade halts, power flickers. We need to prep. Faith in paper ending. This is huge. But you see, from the ashes, the truth glows. Every conflict, every economic move, it was always about the gold. I'm seeing Arabs running through the desert. And it's like they're hiding gold and it's all going to come out. It's been hidden in plain sight, told through stories, films. Do you remember The Three Kings? Marvellous film. And all scrambling from the same treasure buried in the sand. Everything's been about that. And then, from the deep beneath the desert, the myth resurfaces. Saddam Hussein's lost gold. A forgotten hoard that becomes the symbol of the new world economic system. The spark that reignites global trade. How much gold's been left, guys? We only know what we're told. And sometimes media can twist things. So I say the UAE stands at the centre. The trade bridge pulses with gold-backed power. And the hubs begin to move again. And humanity crosses into the next era. The great crossover which I've talked about. From faith in paper to faith in value. From illusion to truth. Wow, guys. Wow. This is now my prophecy. When he goes, this great man, he will go quick. And to the ones who love him, they will carry his story, that he is still alive, out on a yacht making deals with the triple agent, waiting to return. To the ones who hate him, they will say he was part of the files, another layer of the cover-up. But he will be gone. His mission is accomplished. It will be a mission of destruction to tear down the old corrupt order. He will bring organised chaos when the trumpets call, and his chaos will rewrite American history. Through the wreckage, the path will clear. The foundations of the New World Trade Bridge will rise. Oh yes, guys. A great change is coming, and it was always about the gold. Maybe it isn't prophecy at all. Maybe it's just history repeating itself in a different costume. And I'm just the girl who talks to the wall. And watching the patterns unfold, like we all are. Take care wherever you all are around the world. This is your Psychic LG, signing out.